Hey, I'm here with my friend Athan, who's been locked down at Honolulu since March, but is going strong because you're with your best friend and your wife, Marlene, over there. Now, Athan, you're part of our board. Why don't you introduce yourself?
As Greg mentioned, my name is Athan Adachi, and I'm one of the board members of this church. My wife, Marlene, and I have been praying for a church venue now for over 5 years. Then a prophet from every nation, Jim LaFoon, gave a prophetic word in January of this year that there is going to be an economic downturn, and a church property will become available to us that was not previously disclosed and accessible. And he did not know that the COVID pandemic was just around the corner. Finding the Willows property right in the middle of Oahu, between the university and Waikiki, is definitely a miracle. And I'm excited to share other miracles that I feel God provided in our process to purchase the property. I believe the first two miracles were that two developers who tried to purchase the property before us could not get best value from the property, so they both withdrew from the purchase. The next miracle is finding a bank who are notoriously against loaning to churches and who would loan us for the purchase. We were able to find 3 banks willing to work with us. And finally, the next miracle is that the seller is working with us to make this purchase very doable. So I can definitely see the hand of God in all of this, helping us to acquire this property.
Now, the good news is there is one bank that has kind of stepped up and believed not only in our church, but what we could do in the community. And they structured a loan differently. They structured it so that it would actually accommodate a shortfall in our attempts to raise that $1 million amount.
And this means that the loan that they are offering to us would enable us to purchase the property even if we weren't able to come up with the full $1 million before closing.
Wow.
However, we still do want all we can do to lower the loan amount to reduce our debt liability. Currently, we have pledged and given more than $508,000 towards the purchase of this property. So I'm excited about that.
For those of you that you're listening and you're going, man, how can I be a part of what Grace Honolulu is doing, what God is doing as we pursue this property? David is going to walk us through some next steps.
To learn more about partnering with us and beginning to make the Willows the new home for Grace Honolulu, please visit the Grace Honolulu website at gracehonolulu.org. Scroll down until you see the Building for Tomorrow Today banner and click on the blue button below the banner. You'll be taken to the vision page for Grace Honolulu at the Willows. On this page, you can learn more about our vision, our financial goal, and you'll have the opportunity to participate with us in making this vision a reality. Below the virtual tour video, there are 2 buttons you can click. If you're ready to give a gift, please click on the Give Online Now button to set up to give your gift. Or you can click on the Pledge to Give button to make a pledge.
Thank you, church, for building for tomorrow today with us. And in faith and in unity, we can really do this.
We can. Thank you, Athan.